Hi everyone, Christian Reynolds here. I haven't been on in a very long time. I haven't recorded in the last year and a half or so because it has been a roller coaster of emotions, of just good and bad in my health. As you can imagine, COVID did not suit me very well, as I'm sure many of you can relate. And on my behalf, for someone who likes to raise awareness and help others know that they are not alone, I do sincerely apologize that I wasn't there for my viewers, probably during the most time of need. COVID has been stressful, anxiety-provoking, depressing. It leaves you feeling alone when you already with PNES or FND. If you are not aware of that terminology, it's called functional neurological disorder. When you have this disorder, you already feel very much alone. And then having to add on being confined in your house 24/7 just add to that catch-22 of not feeling well, and it can be a trigger for stress and seizures and all of that stuff. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I have seen others go through, and just in general with this disorder. I know that I have discussed in the past about having, foggy thinking. Just even after a seizure, you can feel very disoriented and weak, and it can take days to recover. And I am hoping that this is going to be one of many videos to follow in this upcoming year of 2021. So I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. When the brain has had so much trauma, whether that be only seizures or falling and hitting your head, or adding stress and anxiety and depression, that can all really weigh on you. And it can also cause other neurological mental health issues. Like I said prior to, depression is one of them. I have known people who have experienced delusions or hallucinations, things that are not there. So that is what I want to focus on today. Sorry, just driving home here. Nothing like making the video real, right? When your brain has gone through so much trauma, even some of us have gone through trauma as children, in our childhood, in our adult life, or wherever. Some of us haven't. But no matter what, the fact is we are enduring this terrible, terrible disease. And every seizure that you have, every fall that you take, every time that you hit your head causes damage to the brain. And it can leave you feeling hopeless and helpless. And I know that I have experienced, and this, I'm putting myself in a very vulnerable state right now by sharing this part of my story. But I know that I have experienced hallucinations or delusions. Like, for example, there have been times when I have thought that my husband was my father, who is not a man that I am even proud to say that I am related to. And it can take me a while to get past that. In those moments. And so I want to let you know that if you have experienced these side effects due to this disorder, this disease, however you want to identify it, that you are not alone, and that it does not mean that there's anything wrong with you, that you are malfunctioned in any way. It is not your fault. Having this disorder is not your fault. Do not blame yourself. The biggest encouragement that I can give you is to keep fighting the fight. Keep exercising and eating healthy and doing what's right for you. And I know firsthand that when it comes to exercising, it is hard to do because you're just so tired. And those of you who are watching right now may be asking or thinking, why is she talking about exercising? One, because it is a great way to get your stressors out, whether it is through yoga, cardio, even building muscle, whatever it is. Meditation. Meditation is like a form of mental exercise. I encourage you to, do puzzles and to do word games and things like that. Keep your brain active. These are things that will help your brain rewire itself and become healthy and stabilize easier. I know this firsthand because these are things that I do. And while I still have my really bad days, these are things that have helped me tremendously. I know that many of you who are watching are probably fighting to be on disability right now. It is a struggle to even work. So find an activity that helps keep you motivated, whether it's arts and crafts, of some sort. Like, I love to do artsy things. I don't know if you can see in the back of my car right now, but there's like a thing that I just did. I just came from a baby shower, and I just did this for my friend. And do you know, it just brought joy because I was able to do this for somebody else. If you sew something, if you knit something, if you crochet something, you get the point. But my point is, try to find healthy outlets that are going to create those endorphins and things of that sort. And I am sure that, just like me, you struggle with sleep. Sleep, I'm sure you've heard time and time again, you need to get your sleep. That will help your seizures. It's a catch-22. So I wanted to give you some advice of things that have helped me sleep. I drink bedtime tea, sleepy time tea. So there is a brand of tea that I buy from Target or Walmart or even Giant Eagle. You can go to any of those three places, and everywhere has one of those three places, no matter where you're at. I think you pronounce it Yogi. It's Yogi. And I get bedtime tea, and then also something relax tea. I can't remember, but it's specifically I buy the lavender one. So those are two things that I do. Also in my tea, I put honey, because honey actually helps to increase the melatonin, I think it's melatonin, in your system. So it makes you sleepy. Some nights I have to have 3 cups. But you know what? It helps. Another thing is, make sure that you are not on your phone, that you don't have a TV on, and you're just listening to some relaxing music in the background, no matter what that is. I usually like to listen to some sleepy time music. Like if you look up on YouTube sleep music, it'll come up with a plethora of things, and I guarantee you'll be able to find something that you will like. And then one last recommendation that helps is for Christmas, my husband got me this Stargaze LED brain things, words, projector. So it projects like the stars and clouds on the ceiling, and that really, it has like a blue light to it. So it's very calming and soothing, and mix that in with some soothing music, whether you play it on your phone, on an Alexa, Google Home, whatever it is that you have. Just create a very calming atmosphere. And lastly, try to make sure that you have a good support group. People who are going to help uplift you and encourage you for your dreams and goals in life. Because you know what? Yes, you have this disability, but it doesn't need to take over your life. You are more than capable of doing it. It's going to take a lot of hard work to get to that point, but I believe that you can. And you know why? Because I've been able to do it. It is possible. And I know it is a struggle. And I am so sorry that you are dealing with it. I'm so sorry that I have to endure this as well. But together, we are in this. You are not alone. You got this.